So I've been talking about this a lot, both here on Status Coup, on my show, Get Your News On with Ron. Uh, the grocery merger between Albertsons and Kroger. So, first of all, this is frightening. All right. So for those of you who don't know already, Kroger and Albertsons might merge, which would really make a huge grocery giant in the United States. We already have a pretty homogenized grocery industry here in the US. This would turn it up to 11. Now, why is that particularly dangerous? Well, first of all, it's just dangerous to have that homogenized of a food chain anyway. But why it's particularly dangerous now is because we are in a contemporary moment where grocery prices are extremely high. And just for the record, they don't need to be this way. There's record level profits going on. They don't need they'll be like, "Oh, it's cuz of Russia, Ukraine, it's cuz of this, it's cuz of that, it's cuz of oil prices, blah blah blah." No, no, no. They already pad the prices into all that stuff. They're just jacking up the prices cuz they can. They're price gouging because they can. That's the same thing they're doing at the pub. That's the same thing they're doing everywhere else. They're price gouging because they freaking can. They're making record profits. So to have a merge like Kroger and Albertsons now, when prices are higher than usual, what is that going to do? That is going to lock in high prices indefinitely. And they are literally going to price gouge people out of existence. There are going to be people, I guarantee if this merger goes through, and it ain't looking great, if this merger goes through, there will be more food insecure people in this country, a lot more. There will be people who will be, if they are able to at least have enough food to eat, it certainly won't be quality food. And it's going to get rough. I mean, this is the time, and I'm not trying to be like over alarmist Magoo here, but I am very sincere in this. If you can grow your own food, do it. If you can't grow your own food, there's probably community gardens or something like that around you. Get to know them, work with them, volunteer if you can, give them your compost. Are you not composting? You should start. Not trying to preach to anybody. I'm just being real here. Our food source might get really freaking gnarly really freaking soon. It already is gnarly, by the way. What we do to food in this country is absolutely ridiculous. A lot of our food is illegal in other countries because it's freaking gross and there's all kinds of crap in it. Uh, anyway, so, but here's an update on the grocery merger between Kroger and Albertsons. There is some antitrust enforcement that might happen. Colin, if we can pull up that article. Kroger Albertson CEOs to face congressional questions on planned U.S. merger. This is from Reuters. All right, so Kroger CEO Rodney McMullen and Albertson's top executive Vivek Sankara will face questions this week on plans for two giant grocery companies to merge in a $25 billion deal, Senator Amy Klobuchar's office said in the statement. The hearing was called by Klobuchar along with Senator MacLeod, the top Republican, on an antitrust panel of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Klobuchar chairs the committee. So Amy Klobuchar and Mike Lee may be the only thing standing between a complete gutting of our grocery industry. Amy Klobuchar and Mike Lee might be the only thing, and they're going to question them. They're going to question them. I wonder how that idea was proposed. Like, hey, this could be. I don't know. Should we maybe ask them some questions here? I know that when it comes to antitrust, I mean, we really do like to sleep behind the wheel in this country. I mean, we're like, oh, Time Warner, CNN, I see no problems there. Oh, Disney and whoever the hell they want. Yeah, I see no problems there. Take Star Wars. We don't care. That wasn't necessarily a merger. That was George Lucas giving away the rights. But you know what I mean. And MSNBC and Comcast. I see no problems there. Hey, I see no problems with a bunch of big cable companies owning news outlets. How could that possibly go wrong? Net neutrality? Why is that a problem? Big tech? What do you mean? Why would we report on such a thing? So, folks, I will say this. We need a new antitrust movement in this country, and that is antitrust on the grocery level and in the digital sphere. And there's something you can do right now to help out there. You can go to bidenpromise.us. Again, that is bidenpromise.us. And you can tell President Biden, don't cave to big tech. This petition demands action on the antitrust bills sitting in Congress, and it demands action during the lame duck session. Chuck Schumer can bring these bills to a vote. They will likely pass. They have huge support throughout both chambers, and it's bipartisan support. Again, these bills were written, co-authored. One of them was co-authored by Amy Klobuchar and Chuck Grassley. So bipartisan support. They're good antitrust bills. They start ending the monopolistic practices of big tech giants like Amazon and Google. And you can go to bidenpromise.us and demand action during the lame duck session. The White House has been pressuring Chuck Schumer to take action. So this petition has been working, but we got to keep the pressure up or they'll wait out the clock.